Hello and welcome to Boyle Sports News. I'm Nicola McGeady, and joining me to discuss the Premier League action this week is Raymond Doyle. Raymond, you're not all suited and booted today, but we'll let that slide because neither am I. Let's talk about the biggest game of the week. It's definitely going to be a mouth-watering clash on Monday night between Chelsea and Manchester City. Now, during the week, obviously they had a slip-up Manchester City. They're out of the Champions League. So what bearing will that have on their form now coming into this game on Monday night?
I'm actually going to say not a lot, Nicola. I think they're out of the Champions League. I think it was kind of expected once they lost to Napoli. So all their focus is now going to be on the Premier League. Much talk about the Europa League now with Man United and Man City both in it. But that's not until February, Nicola. So the concentration is very much on the game on Monday night at Stamford Bridge.
15-8, they are the outsiders. Man City, is their unbeaten run going to be finished? Chelsea are available there at 6-4.
Yeah, I know you were saying earlier you're probably fancying Chelsea for this. I think City are going to win it. I'm going to talk about Chelsea for a minute, Nicola. Their last two games they've won 3-0 on both occasions, but it seems like, dare I say it, a Mourinho-esque Chelsea the last two games. Villas-Boas has kind of been under so much pressure. He's gone back to this old style. He's got rid of the high line defence.
Is Lampard going to start?
Possibly Lampard. He didn't start. He's gone for the
to score first if you fancy it first.
Yeah, he's gone for the new lad Romeo, who's come in instead of Mikel. It looks like he's gone to Romeo, Morelos, and the Brazilian Ramirez as is very much his midfield three. Then with Mata up front with Sturridge and Drogba. I think that's going to be his starting six, if you like, against Man City on Monday night. Is it going to be enough? I don't think so. I think City, who are going to come, are going to have an awful lot of possession because Chelsea are going to have this defensive line. They're going to drop way back, very much kind of like an away style, a counter attack, very much what Mourinho did bring to Chelsea back in 2006, 2007, those years. I think City are going to have loads of possession, and I think eventually, it's not going to be many goals in Nicola, but I think eventually the pressure's going to crack.
Okay, well, Aguero has been well back to score the first goal, 11-2. Dzeko's also been a punter's favourite. You can back him at 13-2 to score the first goal. What sort of scoreline are we looking at, Ray? You said it's going to be a low scoring encounter?
I think possibly 2-1, 1-0, Nicola. That's what I'd be looking for.
Okay, and who's going to find the net?
For a City win. If you're going to back a first goal scorer, I'd actually hold off until 7 o'clock on Monday night. I'd find out the teams who's going to be. I was having a look earlier on of who he's going to pick. If it's going to be Aguero, Balotelli, it's going to be Dzeko, Balotelli, is it going to be Silva, Aguero? For the Man United game, the Old Trafford, the famous 6-1 game, he went with a Balotelli, Aguero, Silva front three, and I think that's exactly what he's going to do this time, with Balotelli possibly playing a bit wide left, Silva behind Aguero, so I think he's going to go with that one. So maybe have a look at Super Mario making the headlines every single time he opens his front door. I think he's going to make the headlines again next Monday night, Nicola. So have a look at Mario Balotelli, 13-2 first goal scorer. Okay,
well, we're going to clash this week. I'm going to go Chelsea to win this game. As I said, available at 6-4.
Yeah.
I just think they've been on a good run of form, and midweek as well will have raised spirits, and AVB is under serious pressure to kind of take the pressure off him. A lot of people saying he's going to be sacked before Christmas and he's not going to be Chelsea manager at the start of next season, and I think this game will be vital to prove himself as a top tier manager.
Should be good. Looking forward to it.